All right, y'all want to have some fun, man. I'm sad, incredibly saddened to announce there's not going to be a Trump 2028. Donald Trump has officially dropped out of the 2028 presidential election. Trump seems to acknowledge he can't run for a third term. It's too bad. President Trump appeared to concede Wednesday that he's not allowed to run for a re-election in 2028 after teasing the idea of running for a third term on and off for months. It's a very interesting thing. I have the best numbers for any president in many years. Here's a little fact check. He has the lowest approval rating for a president, highest disapprovals at this point in the presidency since they started keeping record. This guy just lies and lies and lies. Imagine being that sad. You're 80 years old. You're a billionaire. You're president. You still gotta lie. So fucking pathetic. The president told reporters aboard Air Force One on his way to South Korea. And I would say that if you read it, it's pretty clear I'm not allowed to run. It's too bad. Why does he talk like that? Everything's so fragmented and dumb. Because I just answered my question. 22nd Amendment to the Constitution, ratified in 1951, explicitly bars anyone from being elected to more than 2 terms as president. And he's not able to ratify amend the Constitution. To amend the Constitution, you need 3/4 of a majority in Congress and 3/4 of a majority of all state legislatures. Mr. Trump has periodically toyed with the idea of seeking another term. In some cases, he seemed to bring up the ideas in a tongue-in-cheek manner. He's not joking. If he could have done it, he would. But he's not going to be alive for 2028 anyways. Like, look at him. He looks horrible. All greasy and shriveled up. Gross. Trump 2028 has to friends and foes alike. But he told NBC News earlier this year he's not joking, and he believes there are methods to by which. See, that's the problem with Trump. People think he's joking because he speaks in such a flippant manner. This guy's not fucking joking. He doesn't speak the way I do, aggressive and to the point. Well, you know I'm not fucking joking. Trump doesn't talk that way because he's a clown. You need to wise up. He ain't joking. He believes there are methods by which he could run for president again. And Trump ally Steve Bannon said in an interview released last week that there's a plan for Mr. Trump to win a third term. Steve Bannon looks like a damn drug addict. No offense to the drug addicts out there. I'm sure you're a better person than Steve Bannon. That looks horrible. He's using something. Meth, alcohol, maybe both. Looks awful. Asked about Bannon's comments on Monday, Mr. Trump said he hadn't given it much thought, but he did not definitively rule out running for a third term. Like, he just doesn't definitively rule out something illegal. And man, see that clown just demolished the East Wing like that. A bridge, everything he does is a bridge too far. But this country's just out to lunch. Another close ally, House Speaker Mike Johnson, said Tuesday he doesn't see a path to change the Constitution to permit a third term. He and I have talked about the constrictions of the Constitution, the Louisiana Republican told reporters. Wait, is it constrict? Wouldn't it be constraints? Constrictions? Isn't that like squeezing, making smaller? I don't see a way to amend the Constitution because it takes about 10 years to do that. Some observers have suggested that Mr. Trump could get a third term if he successfully runs as vice president. He's like, man, bro, come on, man. Dude won't even be able to speak by 2028. Running as vice president and the sitting president were to step down, it would be such a cuck move, enabling him to retake the Oval Office. The idea is constitutionally untested, and experts are divided on whether it could work. Mr. Trump seemed to rule out the idea on Monday. You know, he's not going to play second wheel for like any amount of time. But yeah, the rest of it's just ads. That's it, guys. Mr. Trump can't run for a third term, and I'm devastated.